Well, hi, it's Christopher Macklin, Christopher Macklin Ministries. We're going to talk about divine healing. Divine healing covers many modalities. We're talking about why does your vibration drop? You know, we live in a world of fear, we live in a world of toxin, we live in a world of all sorts of icky things in our water, and therefore we need to understand what it is, how to get it out of the body, and how to protect yourself against it. We need to look at cause and effect. You know, look at cancer, for example. Why do your cells mutate? It starts off with fungal infection. It's a mere common cold, and people say, I'm going to die from it. Are you kidding me? You know, there's ways of treating cancer. You have to look at the cause. The cause comes from emotional issues, then entity attachments get in, and why do they get in? Why do entities? They're all around us. Why do they actually get in? How can they get in, and why are they trying to control it? Important to know. We're going to talk about all those things. Look at diabetes, you know. Why do people get diabetes? Why does the pancreas produce so much insulin, and therefore the doctors say, well, let's put some more insulin in. It makes you really sick. So how can we treat that? We're going to talk about that. When you go to the doctors, for example, I always laugh on this one because you've got arthritis in the right wrist. The left one's okay. So you go to the doctor, he says, it's old age. You say, hang on a minute, but this wrist is the same age as this one, maybe a second difference, but why has this one got arthritis? There's a reason for it, you know, and it's all to do with meridian flow. We're going to talk about that. So I'm going to talk about all the prayers, how they work, chemtrails, getting rid of them, toxins in the body, revibrating. We're going to talk about space-time continuum, how to get rid of Borrelia, how to actually get limbs back to where they should be. If you've had a car crash, we can shift the space-time continuum of them. Lyme disease, HIV, we treat it all, and therefore, you know, I want to get you to understand it, and it's really excited. And then, do you know what? The good thing about doing this is we will be doing a healing live on the internet, so I'm really excited. Please join us. You know, look at Twitter, Awakening Heart Network, or look at my website, ChristopherMacklinMinistries.com, and go on to events. It will be there as soon as we get the times. Please sign up. We're going to have a really great time. And also, let's look at the books. Dissolving the Enigma of Divine Healing. It's a very short book, but you know what? When people have read it, they've had to read it sometimes 3 times. High impact information. I don't like fluff. I get right to the point. So this tells you exactly how divine healing works, how the cause and effects work, what modalities we have, which is really good. This has just come out. It took me 8 months to write. I mean, we sell it by the pound. Can you see how thick it is? So you can either do 2 things. You can read it, or you can use it as a doorstop. It's up to you. But anyway, listen, this tells you about all the manipulations going on in the world, the big families, the banking system, the Illuminati, all the horrible things they do. But do you know what? It gives you solutions to them. It gives you how to get over them, stop the spiritual attacks, and that's really important. And also wisdom beyond forgiveness. It talks about changing past timelines so that you can inject unconditional love into past timelines and things that have happened in your life, bring it back to this time. So do you know what? You'll feel much better. It'll change the whole dynamic of your today, right now. So that's worth a read. You can use it as a doorstop. And the other thing I was going to tell you about as well, we have prayer cards, and we can send these out. So if you ever want prayer cards, just please email us, and we can send these out. They're bookmarks, the prayer protection, there's a food prayer, and there's also a spiritual attack prayer. And we're going to talk about, you know, what causes spiritual attacks and what symptoms you get. The other thing I'd just like to lastly do is crystal grid layout. Imperative in this time to get your high vibration, either in your home or in your work. If you put a crystal grid in your work and you use our CD and it'll clear it, you'll increase your turnover. If you do it at home, it'll change the dynamics of the family. So anyway, don't forget, with all that, I can't imagine why you wouldn't join us and have some fun. Anyway, with that, love and blessings. Take care.